we're going with it. Hello, everyone. Hello. So the plan originally was to do London Dawning, the new Allure Games a segment event story. And we're not doing that now. Why? Because I really need to sort out the main plot of this. So, you know the rules. Unless we're desperately need to catch up, which I've been out of the reverse 1999 loop for a while, so I'm not 100% sure if I need to desperately catch up. I don't think so. So we're just gonna do 3 parts. 3 parts. 3 segments. We're gonna do 3 segments. Let me take my headphones off first. Part 11, Sao Paulo Bossa Nova. My hair is caught in my headphones. Thank you for reminding me. You guys can't see this. My headphones are literally hanging from my hair. My hair has knotted somewhere. It's knotted there, and now I can carry my headphones with my hair. God damn it.
Clever one, viejo. I like working with your type.
I'm so sorry. I pressed that by accident. The hostages, Galeno among them, are lined up on their knees, their hands tied behind their backs. Marcando has ordered they be taken to the manor.
Much appreciated. I've tried to pick up a thing or two over the years. You've had plenty of time to learn, a man of your age. By the way, what about that girl? Where'd she go?
Soapy is missing.
Dunno. Maybe got scared away. You know how little rich girls are. I'm certain she's found her way back to her daddy's bodyguards. She'll be no cause for concern. Fine. No need to worry about this spoiled little girl. Now this bastard, on the other hand.
Okay, strong language. Thankfully we're past the 2-minute mark, but strong language. Marcando kicks Galeno hard in the stomach.
Leave the boy be. He's not got much time left if he doesn't give up those names.
His eyes dart around, keenly scanning his surroundings. Marcando has left with about a dozen men, but he's only come back with 9.
Hot enough out here? Luckily, I've got a bit of vino left. You a fan of wine, Senor Marcando? I'll fetch some for us, and all the brothers and sisters here. Let's drink to the brotherhood and the opportunities that lie ahead. You old fox, I see your game. But why not? We could all use a drink. You, over there, keep a watch on this guy. Don't let him get away.
He gives Galeno a kick to the backside as he leaves. Okay. Old Duncan waits by the water, his eyes anxiously fixed upstream. Eventually a small boat carrying Lepera and a few men row into view.
Finally.
The boat docks, and they jump ashore one by one, carrying spiked wine in their hands.
Duncan, you nearly had me there. When did you plan all this?
I've had it brewing for a while, but things have been changing fast lately. Honestly, I didn't expect to be doing this now.
He counts the men, just 6 of them, fewer than expected, but enough.
There's enough snoring syrup in the wine now to put them all in a dreamy, deep sleep. Oh, but might it have had a stronger effect if I had included a dash of slumber belladonna in the
Celebi,
recipe?
our beautiful little potion maker.
This will be more than enough, little lady. We only need to get them to drink the wine. Then,
Oh, then you must drink this. Just a drop.
She rummages around in her skirt for the potion. Eventually, she produces a bottle of thick pine green liquid.
It will stay on your tongue and prickle around in your mouth. That way you won't drift off like the others. I've concocted much tastier potions before, but this one...
Memories of her past experiments come flooding back, almost bringing her to tears.
it'll do just fine. Thank you, little lady.
He smiles as he takes the bottle and downs its contents. He raises his flute, signaling the next step of the plan.
Pass me the wine and wait for my signal. When you hear me playing this flute, you'll know it's time to strike.
So they've got a battle strategy to get through to this. I doubt things will go to plan. They never do in this.
The wine's here, courtesy of an old friend from Mexico. Take a glass, everyone.
Here's to his reverence's good health.
To his reverence's health. To Marcando. To the invincible brotherhood.
To Marcando!
The flattery and alcohol have successfully lowered Marcando's guard.
Duncan, that's your flute. Give it over.
Marcando snatches Duncan's flute and looks over.
This is a fine flute. Duncan, did you said that you got a friend in Mexico? Huh? You know that old Mexican song, La Llorona?
Can't blow the flute just yet. A few men are still awake.
That I do. I learned it from the best. In the cactus back in Tulum. From a fine young lady with silky hair and gentle eyes as dark as coffee.
An improvised lie, but there's truth in it. The cactus bar in Tulum is real, at least.
Claro. So, how fine was this chica, huh?
Seems beautiful ladies are much more interesting than music to him.
Don't let me start spinning that yarn. It'll be no fun for you to watch an old man bursting into tears.
Lies and fake tears. Duncan's acting wouldn't fool the sober, but with his audience under the influence of alcohol and potions, he just might get away with it.
I'll only say I was heartbroken by the time I left. That love of mine. Anyway, enough about the old flames of yesterday. Let's raise a glass to a better tomorrow.
Oi.
To poor old Duncan.
To poor old Duncan.
Duncan adeptly retrieves his flute before pouring out more drinks. Are they all asleep? He feigns joy, drinking and laughing with his new friends, till they're too drunk to stand. Every one of them is utterly inebriated. Marcando and his hounds pass out, one by one, till they're all fast asleep.
It's time.
Blows the flute, and his companions jump into action.
Good music. Who are you?
Bow time! We need to beat up the drunks. Yeah, pretty solid.
Let's kill time.
I'm happy to go with that. Oh damn, brother, oh damn.
Sterilize. I'm losing my patience.
Can't really do much. That's better.
I'm ready.
No.
What should I sing? I'm ready.
Come on, this is
vessel on the stage.
Take my hand.
Go! 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 Hop it!
Cheer! Witness my victory!
Beautiful.
Why'd you fall till every night? Why'd you fall till every night?
Beautiful, darling. Oh, versatile.
So untamed.
That's right! Time to go all out!
Don't let go.
Anyone feeling cold? Seeing stars?
Oh, that's a damn strong hit. That's a strong hit right there.
Lopera, Galeno, come on, give me a hand.
Oh, pinche traidor.
Time to cash you out.
He pins the struggling Markendo to the ground.
You'll be begging for Lord Santos' mercy.
Be reasonable, kid. The Brotherhood is finished. Your time's up.
He pulls the knife from Galeno's waist, finishes Markendo off the Sao Paulo way.
Don't let them slip away.
Mr. Carson, but you...
She swallows her words. No, her butler would never do something like this. This is the raw, fierce power of a man who has lived on the streets of favela. Ah, poor Sowerby. Meanwhile, Lopera catches up to fleeing Fug and cracks him over the head with the butt of her gun.
Let me.
Yeah, let him have his own little revenge. He picks up a metal bat and stands over the fallen Fug in front of Lopera.
Think you can handle this?
Yeah, I've got it.
He swallows hard and aims at the spot where the gun butt had struck.
For the favela, the Brotherhood must go!
For the favela. The battle was over.
Sorry to put you through all that, kid.
Don't mention it. If this means we can get rid of them for good, it'll all be worth it. So what's next?
Next, Zeno will come around to pick you up. But first, we've got to get back to the veterans' residence.
Unease spreads among the group. They exchange a few glances.
No, senor. One of you has to stay. The people need to see you, or they'll worry that you've deserted us.
I can make it there on my own. Stay with them, Duncan.
And me!
An unexpected volunteer steps forward.
I've seen there are many sick children here in the favela. I'm certain that I could do something to help them.
No.
I'm not sure it's a good idea, Sotheby. The favelas can be dangerous if you don't know them.
Ah, she has Mr. Duncan. She'll be fine.
The brave young lady can stay with me if she likes. I'll keep her safe.
Exactly. Galeno and the others nod.
What do you say to that, little lady?
Miss Sotheby is never afraid.
It's decided then. Lopera, head for the veterans' residence. Tell them what happened and contact Admiral Igor from there.
All hesitation leaves Lopera's body when she hears her father's name.
Galeno, you've done us proud, kid. If I were king, I'd have made you a knight. Who knows? Maybe the little lady could do that for us. But first, young Galeno, we'll seek another deed worthy of knighthood. It's time we fight for our people.
Yay. To be continued. Ugh. One battle against the Brotherhood dealt with. Thank you for telling me that I have connection issues. Okay. Let's go into the pathways. Interesting, interesting. Part 12. Silent Night, Holy Night. No, Silent Night, the song. Anyways, the route from the favela to the veteran's residence is quite familiar to White Rum. She has ferried the doctor back and forth countless times.
You ever been to a veteran's residence? Not many young faces there, besides Lopera. As far as the doc goes, doubtful anyone knows her real age. And even the saltiest sailor knows better than to ask a lady her age. ...
Oh, wow. Sao Paulo Veterans Residence.
Ooh, I see that joke missed the bow, so to speak.
Let me look at this environment. Oh, sorry. My room, I didn't think you would stay. I just want to see the environment.
No. It wasn't a bad joke at all. Really.
Probably not the best of times to have jokes, though. Joke would usually warrant some kind of response.
Aye. Thanks for the kind words, lass. But best to leave old Flotsam where it lies.
Mammy Mariana from the veteran's residence brings out some snacks. There's plenty of sugar to go around in this neck of the woods.
Have you been filling this sweet young lady's head with your tall tales, Shippy?
Oh god. The little ship used to live with the doctor in the veteran's residence, but today she returns alone, and neither one of her passengers is her old roommate.
Sorry to show up without proper notice.
Oh, don't worry about it. Any friend of Lopera is a friend of ours. Oh, if you'd come a couple of days earlier, we would have introduced you to Senor Duncan and Dr. Doris. But they've not been around in a while.
That's a shame. I was looking forward to meeting them. Hopefully we'll see them soon.
Kimberly wanders the courtyard. She's still on guard, but she seems to be oddly familiar with this place.
You know, I knew a girl who looked just like her. A caregiver here way back in the 60s. Back when this place was called Heartfelt Home.
She scratches the chin of the kitten in her arms.
But it can't be her now, can it? Besides, I'm old now, and my memory is a bit fuzzier than it used to be.
Same. My memory ain't great. And my memory hasn't been great for years, so...
May I see Dr. Doris's room?
She wouldn't mind, but please be careful not to move anything. It's that one over there, dear. She never locks the door.
Thank you for reminding me I have connection issues, even though my connection is perfect. Oh. The place looks no different from the other rooms in the courtyard. The door is slightly ajar. Green vines hang from the roof, and the weathered walls bear the passage of time. It's a simple little home. Kimberly stands by the door, a stray cat in her arms. She scratches its belly. Oh,
There, you scratch me!
it's a cat. Cat leaps out Kimberly's arms, grabs hold of one of the vines, and clambers up the wall of the veteran's residence. As someone who has a cat, who has 3 cats and has many experiences with cats, if you're able to pick the cat up, you're fine. You're fine. The relationship is there. They like you to pretty high degree. Because not all of cats let you pick them up. For instance, I have 3 cats. 2 of them let people pick them up. The third one, Cassie, you cannot pick up. If you pick her up, you will be attacked. It's a simple fact of life.
Get back here, you fluffy rapscallion! I'll have your tail, you hear me?
She's not as agile as she looks, so perhaps the kittens made her soft. She fails to catch it, instead stumbling into the door, throwing it wide open and hitting the floor with a thud.
Do be careful, Miss Kimberly. How did that happen? And how long
have you been standing there?
Just a little while. Funny. I've never thought to open a door like that before. Come along. Let's take a peek inside.
Let's take just a little peek. Ooh, nice room. Very rustic guest room. ... It's a rather ordinary guest room. Oh, a button. Except there's a peculiar white marble chair sitting by the window. Has a red button on the armrest. Now that is a button that needs to be pressed. The marble feels familiar, but no memories come to mind. Are you sure? What about the island? Odd how they both have some kind of familiarity with this place.
What's this red button on the chair?
Press it, press it, press it, press it. The button seems totally out of no place, as if daring someone to press it. Kimberly takes a seat and curiously presses the button. Click, 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 click. Despite her fervent pressing, nothing happens. Frustrated, she swings her legs over the other side of the chair.
Good for nothing.
Tasteless decoration. No one knows why this chair is in the doctor's room, but pressing the button didn't trigger an explosion or anything of the like. It's simply a functionless, harmless little contraption. On the other side of the room, the doctor's desk holds a stack of manuscripts.
These must be articles that she hasn't sent out yet.
Notes on the districts of Sao Paulo, records of arcanas in the favela, investigations into plantation economies in the northeastern Brazil.
She's a good woman. And her room smells like a good woman's room. You don't find many of those around these days. What makes you say so?
Well, firstly, she did save your life. And secondly, it's hard to explain. Good people have a smell. A pleasant one. My nose has never been wrong.
Good to know.
Burton, we'll bring her home safely.
This typewriter seems like it's seen a lot of use.
Do you see any drafts? Any samples?
I can't say. I'm not very familiar with these things. Take a look. She signed something here. But I thought her name was Doris.
Different names? There's a single There's a single word written at the bottom of the manuscript. What was it? Erd. Erd. We've heard that before. Wait. What's Erd again?
Mariana!
A familiar voice echoes from outside. Lopera? Erd. What's Erd again? I recognize it. I recognize Erd, but I don't know from what. Donations to the veterans' residence. Okay. Mysterious. Part 13. Boto Cordillerosa. I didn't say that correctly at all. It's fine. Look at this. It's so pretty. Sao Paulo's veterans' residence.
More visitors.
It's a popular night lady. Hello? It's Lopera. She's safe. But where's Sotheby?
Thank goodness. You survived too. What about Sotheby? Oh, something happened in the favela earlier, so she decided to stay there. Don't worry, Duncan's with her. We've got bad news. Dr. Doris has been abducted by the Brotherhood.
What? Idiotas! What's wrong with them?
Many
Guess I'll
things.
call the base. Mi Viejo will figure something out.
Think me, Lepera. I thought you'd been sent to Davy Jones' locker.
White rum soars through the air and lands squarely in Lopera's arms. The ferocity of the embrace is enough to knock a grown man to the ground.
Why did you think that? I'm tougher than the stubble on the chins of the old geezers here. I'm like you, a ship that'll never sink. Timekeeper? Who's that over there?
Ah, this is Miss Kimberly. We like her. Kimberly is peeking out through the doorway, only a sliver of her face showing through the gap.
Kimberly?
She looks terrified.
Did Mi Viejo let you go?
She's been released?
Oh, Timekeeper, let me explain. When we were routing out the deserters, we found Kimberly hanging out with the Manus thugs. Pa took her off somewhere, and he always has a plan, so I didn't bother asking where she ended up. Hey, come over here and say hi. When did Pa let you go?
Funny enough,
Or did you sneak out somehow?
Kimberly's eyes shift, her claws tense as if ready to spring into action at any moment.
I think, Miss Kimberly, didn't you pull me out of the water? How did you know? Shortly after my fever subsided, I started to remember what happened just before I lost consciousness. There was a voice ringing in my head. It was you calling out to me. Vertin, I can't have you dying here. You mustn't give up.
Oh my god. That was a brilliant impression, Verton. Brilliant impression, 10 out of 10.
What? I did not say that. I just took you to the doctor and left.
Her protestation is almost a scream.
Aye, 'tis true what Burton says. Though Kimberly denies it, she chose to save her. Even when she had plenty of chances to blow the lass down. She's a good lass at heart. Not an enemy, Lepera.
The pair lowers her guard, offering a friendly wave to Kimberly. Kimberly cautiously steps out of the doorway but maintains some distance between the two of them. Lepera looks at her new friend. Her attire has given her a totally different appearance. After a brief pause, Lepera smiles at her.
You have to understand, it's pretty hard not to suspect someone who hangs around with the Manus.
Right, I need to deal with cats real quick. Cats fighting outside, lovely.
Anyway, I guess there must have been some kind of misunderstanding. Back then, I didn't have time to... In any case, I'm sorry, Kimberly.
The pair extends a hand in a gesture of peace, but Kimberly hesitates, claws tensing once again.
It's fine, but don't think I'll forgive you so easily. Speaking of the Manus and the Brotherhood, I never quite understood what they were trying to do. I don't blame you. I still don't really get it either. So you're really not in the same boat as them?
A sudden yet perfectly reasonable question.
Of course not! I don't have a boat! No, I mean, I'm not in any boat with anyone! If only I'd found my...
She looks around as if she's forgotten something, but finds nothing.
Listen, I don't know who it is you're looking for, but it's not me. I've already told you everything I know. If I'm not welcome here, now get out of your way. Just... please, don't take me back to that place. I don't want to see that thing ever again.
She refuses to look at the weapons around Lepera's waist, perhaps in a restrained sense of rejection or fear, or something hidden deep within her heart.
All right, girls. If you want to have a chat, at least take a seat first. It simply won't do to have you all standing around the entrance like this.
Mame Marina. Mame? I'm gonna say mame. Though my pronunciation is shit with everything. Mame Mariana takes Kimberly with one hand and Lopera with the other and leads them back to the courtyard. When they arrive, she lays out some I'm not even going to try and say that. For them to snack on.
Eating candy is bad for your teeth, Bobo.
Oh, I'm much too old to worry about that. When you reach my age and just waking up each day is a blessing, you'll eat whatever you want too.
Fair
Mamai
enough.
Mariana, could I have a word with you, please? I have some questions about Mr. Duncan.
Oh, Duncan. What kind of trouble has he stirred up now? All right, then. Why don't we head inside and give those two some space? And
Sounds
Lopera,
reasonable.
apologize to that poor girl properly. You hear?
Sounds reasonable enough. Every lost friend is worth remembering. Bit random. Oh.
Mi Viejo released you, which means you can't be trusted. And you saved Verton's life, too. I guess I shouldn't have been so hostile towards you. Here, have a drink. As a token of my apology.
She hands her a warm cup of something dark. Has a rich smell.
Salvadoran coffee. Great if you need to pull an all-nighter.
Kimberly raises the cup to her mouth with both hands and curiously sticks her tongue into the liquid.
So bitter!
Yep, bitter like the old days.
The pair falls silent for a while. Kimberly glances at the gun around the pair's waist.
You know, back in Colombia, my father did horrible things to his plantation workers. Well, my biological father, not Igor.
The pair looks off into the sky and laughs resignedly, as if she's just spoke of a stranger rather than her flesh and blood.
He said, "No, that's not the sound of gunfire outside. The workers are setting off fireworks. They're celebrating, but they weren't fireworks." He betrayed his workers, his compatriots. It wasn't a celebration. It was a massacre. After that, I ran away from home. One day, the Admiral and Molly found me. That's how I joined Zeno. Betrayal's as common as dirt here. Comrades, friends, family, anyone could sell you out. And for cheap, too. I hope you can find your boat soon. You know, a place where people have your back.
Can I not drink this?
Of course. Don't force yourself. I know the taste isn't for everyone.
She clinks cups with her new friend.
Carlota Lopez Rivera. That's my full name. Bit of a mouthful, huh?
Lopera stretches out her arm and closes one eye and lines up the moon between her fingers. She closes her fists, but catches nothing but the air.
I wanted to erase it from my profile. From everywhere, to be honest. But mi viejo disapproved.
She fills with her fingers, her eyes lingering on that unattainable celestial body.
Molly agreed with him. She said, "You mustn't forget your past, Beta." So I let it go. But Lopera sounds so much nicer. So I preferred to go by that. And you, Kimberly? What's your real name?
Kimberly hesitates.
Nala. Nalahari. The residents of Heartfelt Home called me Anjo Nala.
Hanjonola. Hanjononala. Guest room again.
How long ago did Mr. Duncan move here? Do you remember?
It must have been 5, maybe 6 years ago. I'm not entirely sure.
5 or 6 years ago. No, nowhere near the 20s. What's going on?
Do you have any photos of him?
Mariana nods and pulls a photograph from the storage room.
We do have one, but he's been gathering dust for years. Let me see. Here. This is him.
Oh? She points to a man who looks like Mr. Carson.
I know a gentleman who looked just like him. His name was Carson. Did Mr. Duncan ever go by that name?
The old woman blows the dust off the frame.
No, not that any of us are aware of anyway. And I've known him since I was a medic in the army. Back then, people called him Duncan the Dauntless, or the all-powerful Duncan. I never once heard Carson or anything of the like. Sorry I couldn't be of more help, minha querida.
It's fine, Grandma. It seems an in-person meeting with Mr. Duncan is in order. As they head outside, black flashes across their vision as a crow swoops down from above. It releases the letter clutched in his
A
claws.
crow?
The crow perches nearby as the letter flutters down and lands at their feet. The old woman picks it up and breaks the seal.
Oh dear, this looks like bad news.
Ah. I now have to deal with a cat. Okay. Hopefully this part finishes soon.
Santos.
Is a cleanly written ransom note, signed Santos.
Dr. Doras is being held captive in the Colonel's manor. He's given us 3 days.
Ah, what a dick.
He says that if Zeno doesn't return the deserters they detained, he'll execute the doctor.
That's just fucking rude. ...
Mamai Mariana, please contact Admiral Eagle. We need Zeno's help.
Perfect. I need to deal with my cats real quick. Oh my god. We got goodies. Guys, we got goodies. Oh my god. Hello. Hello, Mimi. Oh my god, we got goodies. Hello. Goodies. Can I do gacha? I don't think so. It'd be amazing if I could do some gacha. Oh my god. Yeah, no. I'm not getting any gacha today. Sad, sad, sad. You looking up on the wall, Mimi? You looking up at the wall? Yo, darling.
Naturally.
Is there something interesting about the wall? I mean, it's got a line on it from when I drew on it, but apart from that, no, there's nothing interesting. Oh, fuck it.
Hi, I'm here.
My cat is literally staring at the wall. No, you tired. Tired, Mimi. You tired. Ah. Anyways, I'm gonna finish this off now, guys. Yay. And next week we'll be back with more Reverse 1999. So stay tuned.